Whether you're continuing in your corporate role or you may be exploring entrepreneurship, your path must be clear and grounded in your why. Purpose ensures your goals align with your values and keeps you focused, even when the challenges arrive. Just like a person in a medical emergency needs CPR to survive, revive, and thrive, your career might need CPR too. But in this case, CPR stands for clarity, purpose, and resilience, the lifelines for navigating career setbacks and building impactful careers. So today we're going to talk about how CPR can remove doubts, silence the noise, and revive your ambitions. Whether you're continuing in a corporate role or exploring options as an entrepreneur, CPR can help you build a life and a career that aligns with what truly matters. So, clarity is the first lifeline of CPR. Without clarity, it's easy to feel stuck and overwhelmed and directionless. Clarity is about understanding exactly who you are and the unique value you bring to the table and where you truly want to go. And for some, clarity reveals that the traditional table isn't where you belong at all. That definitely was the case for me. Becoming an entrepreneur can be your opportunity to create your own table, one that reflects your values, vision, and unique perspective. It's about moving away from waiting for a seat at someone else's table and instead building a space where you can thrive, lead, and make a meaningful impact on your terms, right? So, what we want to do is number one, you start with a self audit. What are your strengths, your skills, and your values? What excites you? Identify those elements that ignite your passion and start to highlight your uniqueness. And secondly, number two, we need to address your doubts. Remove the noise. Stop letting external opinions cloud your judgment, especially in this day and age of social media, because the comparison, it robs you on of the belief in your own value, in your own uniqueness. Here at this point, you want to third create a vision map. Imagine your ideal career and your life. Where do you see yourself in 1 year, 5 years, 10 years? Give your ambitions a visual representation. This is how you revive dreams that you may have stowed away over time. For example, many people take on significant debt to earn degrees that they later don't use in the field of study or in their career. By grounding your decisions in clarity, you can avoid costly missteps and instead focus on paths that align with your goals and your values. And just to give you just a backstory, in my early entrepreneurial years, before I even entered the corporate world, I was a service professional. My income depended on and was capped by my ability to be physically present. And I realized the day will come when the physical demands of that job wouldn't align with the life I started to envision for myself and my family. I got clear. I got clear. I got intentional. I needed a salary that matched or exceeded what I was making at the time. And I wanted a role that suited my family dynamics, allowing me to be present for my children's formative years. So I used my free time to pursue higher education and I leveraged a technical certification that I had earned. So for me, the degree was the key, but it was my job to unlock the door of opportunity. When I entered corporate with an entrepreneurial mindset, I accelerated and elevated throughout my tenure. The job didn't define me, I defined how I would leverage it for growth. So that brings us to the next lifeline: purpose. Taking care of the business of you. Purpose is the second lifeline. And in this case, we are not talking about the work. We are not talking about the job or the company you choose. We're talking about the business of you. Yes, before you enter a new role, embark on a new venture, or make a pivot, you have to find the why in your life. What matters most to you in your career? How do you want to live? Who do you wish to become? What type of work culture suits you? Do you favor predictability or prefer variation? Before prioritizing a corporate role or an organization, you must take care of the business of you. Purpose gives your actions meaning and it drives your decisions. So let me share my story. When my previous employer suddenly closed its doors without warning, I found myself faced with uncertainty. I made a bold career move. I took a job I was overqualified for with a salary that didn't match my abilities, experiences, or expectations. But I had a plan. Over the next 3 years, I earned 3 promotions. I relocated to a city I had long desired to move to, and I increased my salary by 177% over those 3 years. That experience taught me the importance of doing your research, understanding your why, and pushing through that unknown. At that time, I valued stability, and I knew that if it didn't even work out, the experience would still look great on my resume. That is what building the business of you looks like: continually investing in your strengths and your opportunities. So whether you're continuing in your corporate role or you may be exploring entrepreneurship, your path must be clear and grounded in your why. Purpose ensures your goals align with your values and keeps you focused, even when the challenges arrive. Resilience is the third lifeline of CPR because it's not about bouncing back. It's about learning to push forward with strength and purpose when challenges arise. Resilience is what helps you adapt. It helps you grow and create momentum out of moments that may otherwise feel like a setback. But the setbacks don't define you, they refine you. It's about shifting your perspective. When faced with adversity, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to propel myself forward? Building resilience starts with surrounding yourself with the right people. Your support system matters at this time. Find mentors, colleagues, and get you some allies who believe in your vision and will encourage you to stay the course. Consistency, being consistent. That's another critical part of resilience. Big wins are built on the backs of small, intentional steps taken every day. Success isn't about a single leap forward, it's about showing up and doing the work, even when it's hard. I'm reminded of my client who came to me feeling defeated. So we had a coaching, career clarity and accelerator call. He was thinking he wasted his time and his resources in his career. And his feedback following that session with me is he felt rejuvenated and his self-confidence was reignited. Why? Because he thought his past experiences had no value. But together we use his rear view of connections, of education and experience to reframe his perspective, right? I showed him how to package those assets and turn them into a more aligned and fulfilling path. In that moment, he saw how adversity could become his advantage. Resilience isn't, it's not just about enduring. It's about thriving. And when you channel that resilience, you're ready to move forward into a future shaped by intentional choices and powerful destinations. The CPR framework, clarity, purpose, and resilience, isn't just about surviving setbacks. It's about making empowered choices that shape the destinations of your life and your career. In my book, I discuss how destinations, they're not singular endpoints. They're evolving markers throughout your journey, representing goals and milestones that reflect your growth and your experiences. Achieving work life harmony means embracing the many paths your lives may take. And they each offer unique lessons and opportunities. So, clarity helps you define your path. Purpose ensures that that path aligns with what matters to you or your values. And resilience keeps you moving when the journey gets tough. As you move forward, remember that your journey doesn't culminate at one fixed point. Each destination is a testament to that growth. It's shaped by the choices you make and the lessons you gather along the way. So, this is your journey, unique, evolving, but full of potential. Embrace each twist and a turn and let the path reflect your enduring spirit of discovery and self realization. So, what's your next move? How will you apply CPR, clarity, purpose, and resilience to create your next destinations? Let me know in the comments and be sure to like, share, and subscribe to this video if you found it impactful. I love to hear how you're shaping your journey. All right. So let's make your next move your best move. And I'll see you in the next video.